Headphones on for best experience in today's video. We will explore Nut, the ancient Egyptian goddess of the sky and heavens. Intro. Nut, the sky goddess restored. Full master script. Intro. Peace. This is Nut, the eternal goddess of the sky. Her body, painted with stars, stretched across the heavens as the divine canopy of Egypt. She was mother of gods, protector of pharaohs, and keeper of the cosmic cycle. Each night she swallowed the sun, and each dawn she gave it birth again, ensuring the order of life and death for all creation. What you see before you is her restoration, brought back into light as she appeared in ancient glory. Now let's explore her reign of greatness. Part 1. Who is Nut? Nut was the daughter of Shu, god of air, and Tefnut, goddess of moisture. She was mother of Osiris, Isis, Seth, and Nephthys, the divine family of Egypt's myth. Her body was the sky itself, arching over the earth god Geb, filled with golden stars. Each night she swallowed the sun, and each dawn she brought it forth again. She was the eternal cycle of creation, life, death, and rebirth, a living sky above the land of the Nile. Part 2. Nutnamp, the pharaohs. In the Old Kingdom, Nut appeared in the pyramid texts of kings like Unas and Pepi I, where rulers rose into her starry body to live forever among the imperishable stars. In the Middle Kingdom, she stretched her arms wider, painted across coffins to protect nobles and high officials. In the New Kingdom, her glory blazed in the Valley of the Kings. In Setiwai's tomb, she spans the entire ceiling, painted blue and gold, her body decorated with sun discs and constellations. Ramses II also carried her image into his eternal chamber, so he too would rest beneath her starry embrace. Part 3. Nut in the Afterlife texts. Nut's presence was written into the earliest religious texts. In the pyramid texts, she is mother of the king, raising him into the heavens. The coffin texts depicted her painted inside the wooden lids, arms stretched open, offering food, air, and water to the soul. In the Book of the Dead, she is invoked as the starry mother guiding the dead across dangers, ensuring rebirth beneath her eternal canopy. Every spell, every carving, every line of text made clear. No soul could pass into eternity without her. Part 4. Nut across dynasties. Nut's presence endured across all Egypt's dynasties. In the Old Kingdom, she belonged to kings alone. In the Middle Kingdom, she extended her protection to nobles. By the New Kingdom, she dominated tomb ceilings in Thebes. Even in the late period, under foreign kings, Nut remained unchanged. Her dynasty was not of flesh and blood, but of eternity, binding heaven and earth through the divine law of Maat. Part 5. The Cosmic Mother. Nut was the womb of eternity. Every soul, pharaoh or peasant, passed through her to be reborn in the afterlife. Her hands touched one horizon, her feet touched the other, and her arched body formed the vault of heaven. In every sunrise, Egypt saw the labour of Nut giving birth to light itself. She was both mother and sky, both creation and eternity. Part 6. Nut and Maat. Nut's presence was tied to Maat, the eternal order of truth, balance and justice. Pharaohs ruled under her stariski, reminded that their authority flowed from cosmic law. To live outside of Maat was to break the balance of Nut's heavens. Her presence reminded all of Egypt that greatness depended on harmony with divine order. Part 7. Nut's children and legacy. Her children carried her legacy into eternity. Osiris ruled the realm of the dead. Isis became the goddess of magic and motherhood. Seth embodied chaos, and Nephthys guarded the hidden. All began with Nut, their mother, their source, their eternal sky. Her dynasty was not one of palaces or thrones, but of the very gods themselves. Part 8. Nut in Tomb Art. Nut's image was carved and painted across Egypt's most sacred places. In the Pyramid of Unas, she is written in the oldest religious texts in history. In Setiwai's tomb, she arches in breathtaking beauty across the burial chamber ceiling. In Ramses VI's tomb, she is painted in deep blue, her body covered in stars, embracing the pharaoh in his eternal sleep. Each image was a covenant, that Nut would protect the soul forever under her sky. Part 9. Nut beyond Egypt. Nut's image travelled beyond the Nile. In Nubia, Kushite kings placed her starry canopy above their pyramids. In later centuries, even foreign rulers in Egypt carved her into their temples, proving that her sky was universal. Conquerors came and went, but Nut remained. Her sky was eternal, and her memory crossed all borders. Part 10. Greatness restored. Through restoration, Nut lives again in the way the ancients saw her. Pharaohs carved her in stone, painted her across ceilings, and invoked her in sacred texts because she was the eternal bond between mortality and eternity. Greatness in Egypt was not built on stone alone, but on Nut's canopy of stars. To restore her image today is to restore the vision of greatness written in the heavens. Part 11. Nut and the sun god Ra. Nut's bond with Ra was eternal. Each night she swallowed him, carrying the sun through her body in darkness. Each morning she gave birth to him anew, rising in brilliance over the horizon. This cycle of swallowing and birthing was the heartbeat of Egyptian time. Day and night, life and death, destruction and renewal, all rested upon Nut's sacred duty. Without her, the sun itself could not rise. Part 12. Nut in the daily life of Egypt. Nut was not distant from the people. Every Egyptian who looked at the night sky saw her body arched above them. Farmers saw her release the sun each morning. Priests invoked her in temple rites. Mothers whispered her name to protect their children, knowing she was the eternal mother. Nut was not confined to tombs and texts. She lived in every star, every dawn, every prayer. Part 13. Nut as eternal protector. Nut's greatest gift was protection. She guarded the bodies of the dead, covering them like a cosmic shroud. She sheltered kings in their tombs, and she opened her arms to ordinary souls in their coffins. She stood as a barrier against chaos, defender of divine order and eternal canopy of heaven. Her promise was simple and eternal. Death was not an end, but a return to the Mother of the Sky. Closing remarks. Nut teaches us that greatness is eternal. She sheltered the pharaohs, and she shelters us still beneath the same. Sky. To remember is to restore. To restore is to embrace. To embrace is to build the future. The same stars that shone on Egypt still shine on us now. Eternal, divine, unbroken. This is Living History Reborn. Living. Kindly click like, subscribe, and share this channel.